D-type national visa with work permit. Published by gov.pl. Work on the territory of the Republic of Poland. Attention! The Embassy of the Republic of Poland can receive visa applications for national D visas for work only from citizens of Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam. All other third country citizens living in Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam must be holders of residence permit visa for a period longer than 90 days issued by the Malaysian authorities to be eligible to submit the visa application form in the Embassy of the Republic of Poland in Kuala Lumpur. Otherwise, they must register visa application form in the Embassy of the Republic of Poland accredited for their country of origin. Important notice. Future employer should apply individually to the equivalent authorities in Poland for a work permit. The applicant cannot apply for a work permit in Poland on his/her own.
Otherwise, they must register visa application form in the Embassy of the Republic of Poland accredited for their country of origin. Other third country citizens living in Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam must be holders of residence permit visa for a period longer than 90 days issued by the Malaysian authorities to be eligible to submit the visa application form in the Embassy of the Republic of Poland in Kuala Lumpur. Otherwise, they must register visa application form in the Embassy of the Republic of Poland accredited for their country of origin. Important notice. Future employer should apply individually to the equivalent authorities in Poland for a work permit. The applicant cannot apply for a work permit in Poland on his/her own. The work permit must be sent to the applicant by the future employer to be shown during application time. Documents required to collect are given in Section D type national visa. At all times, keep documents on you certifying your identity, legal stay and work, a copy of a work permit in case you are controlled by the police or the border guard. If you do not have any of them or if they are invalid, you may even be expelled from Poland. Important notice for Schengen visa and national visa with a work permit holders. You cannot start work before the date shown in the permit. A work permit is given with regard to one employer, to the particular position and to the period shown in the permit, under the conditions defined in the permit. Your employer must move for an extension of a work permit not later than 30 days before the end of the period for which the permit has been given. If you want to change your employer or take up a different kind of job, your new employer must move for a new permit to an appropriate voivode regional voivodeship office. If you did not sign a contract before starting work, demand the contract not later than on the day of commencing work. A contract must be in accordance with a work permit. The obligation of an employer. Conclude contracts with you, including an employment contract, in a language which you understand. Conduct trainings, including an occupational health and safety training, in a language which you understand. Provide you with a copy of an extension of a work permit or of a new permit. Pay for you, on a regular basis, contributions and taxes required by the law. The obligations of an employee within the employment relationship. Regular remuneration paid within the agreed period, not lower than that shown in a work permit and concluded contract. Protection against discrimination and exploitation. Rest after work, holidays and a leave. Work in safe and hygienic conditions. Choose a place of residence. A certificate from your employer after leaving work. Working in Poland with no permit. Illegal work is subject to penalty. It may also result in an expulsion from Poland. If you work without a contract, the law does not provide you with protection and your employer may use it, may not pay you out your money, may demand that you work more longer and perform a different work than it has been agreed. If you work illegally, you have worse access to employee rights which you are entitled to, including the right to free medical care. Providing sexual services in Poland. In Poland, prostitution is not prohibited, but provision of sexual services is not a legal profession. Provision of sexual services is not a legally recognized profession in Poland. If someone forces you to prostitution, induces you to provide sexual services, facilitates you to provide services as a prostitute, or if derives benefits from the fact that you are a prostitute, remember that their actions are against the law and are subject to penalty. If you are a prostitute, the aim of your stay is contrary to your declaration. This leads to a visa annulment or revocation and an expulsion from Poland, as well as a ban on entering the territory of the Republic of Poland and other Schengen states. The falling a victim to a crime such as human trafficking, if you have been cheated, forced to prostitution or slave labor. If your employer has not paid out money due to you, has threatened or blackmailed you, has taken your passport or another identity document, contact the National Consulting and Intervention Center for the Victims of Trafficking (KCIK) in Warsaw, run by a non-governmental organization. Phone no 022-628-0120, where you will receive support and help which you need. www.kcik. Place. Another crime, e.g. robbery, rape, battery, contact the police. Phone no 997 on the territory of the whole country, or dial the emergency no 112 free telephone line. Whether your stay is legal or not, you have the right to safety, protection and legal help. You can turn to law enforcement bodies, a non-governmental organization, and also to your consul. Footer Gov. Place. Main site Gov. Place. Government Legislation Center. Cookie Policy. Civil Service. Trusted Profile. The details concerning processing of personal data by each unit can be found in their respective policies concerning the processing of personal data. All content published on this website is covered by a Creative Commons Attribution 3.0 p2 license, unless stated otherwise.
ওরা 5 না 3 ডে এখন সব আমাদের কমেন্টে আছে কমেন্ট সেটা একটা 425 কিন্তু আপনাদের কাছে পাইলে আর ওগুলা 190 টাকা হচ্ছে দেখেন এটা অফিসে ফোন পাঁচটার দাম ওই 900 টাকা পেন্ডিং করে আছে 90 টাকা কেমন 425 ওই 900 তাই না ঠিক আছে পরে এই যে মানে সামনে এক্সট্রা 900 আমি ওই পেন্ডিং করে দাঁড়ি আপনি এটা সমাধান করে দিন এই বিল তো কমপ্লিট